Pulse Talk, bringing insights into health and wellness with your hosts, Christine and Alex.
Welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're exploring a way for you, especially if you're in Malaysia, to maybe get hold of health and personal care products that aren't always easy to find locally. We've been looking at the official page for the Alpro Cross Border Store.
That's right.
And our mission really is to understand what this service is all about, particularly for anyone who's maybe new to buying things online from overseas, for health needs.
Yeah, it bills itself as a kind of one-click access to Alpro Pharmacy for global shopping. So simplicity seems key.
Okay, so think of this as our look into how that global shopping might actually work for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when you land on their site, this Alpro Cross Border Store, it's basically a dedicated section. It says global shopping right there.
Ah, okay.
And that banner, the one-click Alpro Pharmacy one, it's quite prominent. It really suggests they're aiming for ease of access to these international products.
So if you're in Malaysia, maybe curious about what's available outside local stores, but perhaps a bit unsure about international websites, this sounds like it could be simpler. Being linked to Alpro Pharmacy, a name people know.
Precisely. It feels like a more familiar entry point. And just to be super clear, we are zeroing in only on this global shopping part today.
Right.
Alpro has other things like physio and their foundation, but we're sticking to this overseas product access.
Got it. So you're in this global shopping section. What kind of things are actually available? What needs might this cover for listeners?
Well, you immediately see these main categories. And given our focus, the health supplement category really jumps out.
Okay. Oh.
This points to, a range of wellness products that might differ from what you typically see in Malaysian pharmacies.
Okay.
Could be good if you need something specific.
That makes sense. Specific supplements are definitely a big thing now. What else is listed?
Okay, beyond supplements, there's maybe household items, possibly natural stuff. Then you've got mom and baby essentials for parents.
Mm-hmm.
And then more general things, personal care, facial skin care, and OTC over-the-counter meds, the non-prescription kind.
Okay, so a decent mix there, covering daily needs and some specifics. Anything else catch your eye?
Yeah, interestingly, rehab and medical supplies. Now, that could be really valuable for some folks needing, say, special equipment or aids that are hard to find locally.
That does sound potentially very useful.
Then there's lifestyle and also notably prescription medicine. We should probably circle back to that one because international prescriptions, that usually has specific rules.
Good point.
Oh, and a brands section too. Suggests various international names are available.
Right. That rehab and medical supplies really stands out for those specific health needs. Okay, so let's say someone finds something they want. How does the actual buying process look on the site?
Well, the layout itself, it looks like a pretty standard online shop, honestly. Most people will recognize it. You see the product listings, like that Tea Bliss Lily Musk White Tea Perfume Body Lotion.
Okay, so you can see what's what easily enough, what info is shown with each product.
You get the name, sometimes a little blurb about benefits like that lotion saying it promotes healthy and radiant skin. And crucially, any discounts are clear.
Discounts are always good.
Yeah, like that lotion had 46% off F shown. And importantly for Malaysian users, the prices, both original and discounted, are in RM Ringgit Malaysia.
Oh, that's super helpful. No need to calculate exchange rates in your head.
Exactly. Big plus. You also see ratings, sometimes the number sold, gives you a sense of popularity.
Mm-hmm. Like social proof.
Kind of. And then, of course, the usual add to cart button for each item.
Right.
I also saw banners saying something like, use your voucher, save money, live better. So potential for extra savings maybe.
Yeah.
And the standard cart icon is up in the menu.
So adding things seems straightforward, like other online stores. What about managing your details or orders?
There's a clear My Account section. So that's just you can, create an account, save addresses, track orders. Pretty standard helpful features for shopping online.
Okay, it all sounds quite user-friendly, actually, even if you haven't done much cross-border shopping. So thinking about our listeners in Malaysia maybe trying this for the first time, what are the biggest potential upsides here?
I think the main one is probably access. Access to a wider range of health supplements specifically.
Right.
That dedicated category plus the Alpro section, potentially having unique Japanese health items. It just opens doors to products maybe not stocked locally. If you need a specific ingredient or brand, this could be where you find it.
That could be a huge benefit, yeah. What else?
Well, that rehab and medical supplies category we mentioned. For anyone needing specialized gear or aids, ordering it online via a known pharmacy brand, that's way more convenient than hunting through unfamiliar international sites, right?
Definitely less intimidating.
And with all those XX% off F signs, there's a chance for cost savings too, especially if the items aren't even available locally to compare against.
So it boils down to wider choice, convenience for specific needs, and maybe saving some money.
Exactly. Plus, just the general ease of online shopping from home. And having categories like mom and baby and OTC covers a lot of ground for everyday health and personal care too.
Okay. Now, for someone new to buying online from overseas, people often have questions, maybe some worries. Does the site seem to offer ways to get answers?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
While there isn't a big FAQ list right on that main page, you do see a contact get in touch link. So there's a way to ask specific questions.
That's important.
Definitely. And also, down in the footer, there's a return policy link. So you can find out what happens if you need to send something back.
Knowing the return policy upfront is always reassuring for online purchases.
Absolutely. And there is a general FAQ link in the footer too. Presumably that leads to more detailed answers, though we can't see the specifics from here. One thing though, that prescription medicine category, it's there, but it does make you wonder how exactly you'd handle a Malaysian prescription for an overseas medicine.
Yeah, that seems like a key detail to clarify.
Right. If that's relevant for a listener, using that contact link would be the way to go to really understand that process.
Good advice. Always best to check, especially with prescriptions and international orders. Okay, to make this a bit more real for people listening, can we mention a few specific product examples we saw?
Sure. So, under health and beauty, there was that Tea Bliss Lily Musk White Tea Perfume Body Lotion. And the description mentioned promotes healthy and radiant skin. Gives you a flavor of the personal care items.
Okay, nice. What about for families or more specific health areas?
Well, in Mom and Baby, we saw the Botanical Therapy Baby Lotion 20 ml. Suggests gentle stuff for babies. And for, like, targeted wellness, there was the Lactimedi Intimate Care Gel for Women 5s, which mentioned helping with pH balance.
So it really covers a broad spectrum. General wellness, family needs, specific health concerns. And what about that Alpro category? What kind of unique Japanese things did you spot there?
Yeah, that looked interesting. It seems to have distinctive Japanese health and household goods. For example, Sugi Vigista Komanuka Power, rice bran, vegetables, and fruit storage bag.
A storage bag made with rice bran.
Okay, right. It suggests maybe food preservation focus. And also a Sugi antibacterial single-touch bottle. So practical, maybe hygiene-focused items. These are the kinds of niche things you might not easily find elsewhere.
Those definitely sound unique. Okay, so let's wrap this up. What's the main takeaway for listeners in Malaysia thinking about the Alpro Cross Border Store?
I'd say the core message is, this store offers a direct and likely quite convenient online path for Malaysian customers to buy a range of overseas products. That includes those hunting for specific health items.
And the one-click idea emphasizes ease of use, even if you're not a seasoned online international shopper.
Exactly. The big draws seem to be the potential for a wider selection, especially supplements and medical supplies, plus maybe snagging some deals with those promotions.
Right. So if you're in Malaysia and you've been searching for certain health or personal care products that are hard to find, or you're just curious about global shopping via a trusted pharmacy name,
then yeah, it's probably worth heading over to the Alpro Cross Border Store page yourself. Take a look around. You might find exactly what you need.